Welcome back to Curious Minds. Today we are discussing the most important chapter of class 7th of the subject Science, acids, bases and salts. These are the building blocks of countless chemical reactions that shape the world around us. So let us begin our session by going for the multiple choice questions of this chapter. Let us see the very first question. Products of neutralization reactions are always. We know that the neutralization reaction is nothing but a chemical reaction in which a acid reacts with the base and in turn it produces salt and water, and also it releases heat during that process. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is a salt and water. These are always produced during a neutralization reaction as a product. The correct way of making a solution of acid in water is to see the acid is always added to water. If we reverse it, then it becomes an exothermic reaction because heat is released, which is very dangerous. Therefore, we need to add acid to the water. The correct answer is option B for this question. Here we go with the next question. Turmeric is a natural indicator. On adding its paste to acid and base separately, which colors would be observed? See, when we add acid to the turmeric indicator, it remains as it is. There is no change in color. But when we add base to the turmeric solution, then it changes into the red color. So these are the color changes we can see when we use turmeric as an indicator. It remains yellow in acid and red in base. The correct answer is option B. Here we go with the next question. A solution changes the color of turmeric indicator from yellow to red. Just now we saw that the turmeric indicator changes from yellow to red in the presence of base. The correct answer is option A. The solution must be a basic in order to change the color from yellow to red. Here we go. There are three types of natural indicators. The first one is turmeric indicator. In the presence of acid, there is no change in the color we can found in the turmeric indicator. But in the presence of base, it changes into the red color. Turmeric solution changes into red color. China rose solution. In the presence of acid, this China rose solution changes into pink color, and in the presence of base, it changes into green color. And there are two types of litmus solution: blue litmus solution and red litmus solution. The blue litmus solution, in the presence of acid, it changes into red litmus solution, and the red litmus solution, in the presence of base, it changes into the blue litmus solution. This is all about the various types of natural indicators. Here is the next question. Which of the following set of substances contain acids? The first option, grapes and lime water. But lime water is a base. Grapes are acidic in nature. Vinegar and soap. Soap is a base, but vinegar is an acid. Curd is an acid, but milk of magnesia is a base. Curd and vinegar, both are acids. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is option D. Curd and vinegar contain acids. Here we go with the next question. Acetic acid is present in vinegar. We know that acetic acid is present in vinegar. Vinegar is having an acid known as acetic acid. Formic acid is present in ant's sting. Ant's sting contains a liquid known as formic acid. The acid turns blue litmus solution into the red litmus solution because blue litmus is a natural indicator. The use of mild base On the bee stung area gives relief because bee stung area is affected by a liquid known as formic acid. See, in order to neutralize it, we should apply baking soda or calamine in order to get a relief from that bee stung. Bee stung is having a acid and baking soda is a base. When acid and base reacts, it forms a neutralization reaction. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much hydrochloric acid. The chemical formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl, and this hydrochloric acid causes pain and irritation for the human being. Here we go with the next question. Phenolphthalein is a synthetic indicator and its color in acidic and basic solutions respectively are. As we know that phenolphthalein is a man-made indicator. In this figure we can see that phenolphthalein remains colorless in the acidic medium and it converts into pink color in the basic or in the alkaline medium. So therefore, the correct answer is option D. It remains colorless in acidic medium and it converts into pink color in the basic solution. It changes into pink color. Sodium hydroxide turns phenolphthalein solution. We know that sodium hydroxide is a base. In the presence of base, phenolphthalein solution changes into pink color. The correct answer is option A. Option A, pink color. On adding phenolphthalein indicator to a colorless solution, no change is observed. What is the nature of this solution? Just now we saw that in the presence of acidic medium, phenolphthalein does not change its color. So let us see the option. Acidic or neutral. We know that in the neutral solution also there is no change in color. Option C is the correct. Which of the following is an acid base indicator? See here. Vinegar is an acid, lime water is a base, turmeric is usually used as an acid base indicator, but baking soda is a base. The correct answer is option C for this question. Which of these substances is basic in nature? Baking soda is base in nature, basic in nature, curd is acidic in nature, lemon is also acidic in nature, orange is also acidic in nature. The correct answer is option A for this question. A student has 4 solutions among which one is acidic in nature. She wants to identify the acidic solution using a litmus paper. Which of these observations would help identify the acidic solution? To check whether a substance is acidic in nature, we have to use a blue litmus solution. See which option is having blue litmus solution. Option A and C are having blue litmus and option B and D are having red litmus. Let us delete them. And in the presence of acidic medium, blue litmus changes its color into red. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. She should place the solution in the blue litmus and see it changes into red color. Here is the next question. Which of these mixtures represents a neutralization reaction? We know that a neutralization reaction is nothing but a chemical reaction in which acid and bases react with each other and produces salt and water and also releases heat. The correct answer is option B for this question. A student took a half-filled test tube with dilute hydrochloric acid and a few drops of phenolphthalein in the solution. As he put a few drops of sodium hydroxide into the solution, it turns to pink. Further, he puts up a few drops of acid. Here in the test tube, she took hydrochloric acid. To that, she added phenolphthalein. There is no change in color because in the acidic medium, it does not change its color. When we add base, that is sodium hydroxide, then there is a change in color into pink. Again, when we add acid, that is hydrochloric acid, again there will be no change in color. It turns back to the milky solution. There is no change in colorless. It remains colorless. It indicates that there is a neutralization reaction is happening. It is nothing but turning of the mixture into a neutral solution. Option B is the correct answer for this question. When the soil is too basic, plants do not grow well in it. To improve its quality, what must be added to the soil? We know that we should add acidic content to the soil so that neutralization will happen so that we can grow healthy plants. We should add organic matter because organic matter releases acid into the soil so that we can grow the plants healthily, because we know that neutralization process is very much required in this case, because acid and base reacts and they nullify each other. Litmus, a natural dye, is an extract of which of the following? It is an extract of the lichen plant. See this lichen litmus solution. In the presence of acidic medium, blue litmus changes into red, and in the presence of base, red litmus changes into blue color. In that figure we can see neutralization reaction is A. We know that it is a chemical reaction and it is a irreversible reaction. Therefore option D, it is a chemical change and that cannot be reversed. Once it is done, it cannot be reversed. What happens when a solution of an acid is mixed with a solution of base in a test tube? Obviously we know that in the neutralization reaction, temperature of the solution increases and also there is a salt formation takes place. Let us see the option. 2 and 4 are the correct statements. So choose the option which is having 2 and 4. See, option D is having those correct statement. Therefore the answer for this question is option D. Spinach or tomato is a natural source of which acid? We know that tomato and spinach are the natural source of oxalic acid. Option D is the correct answer for this question. Tamarind, grapes and unripe mangoes is a natural source of which acid? We know that tamarind, grapes and unripe mango are the natural source of tartaric acid. Option C is the correct one. Distilled water, it is neither acidic nor basic. It is a neutral solution. That is, it is neutral in nature. Distilled water is neutral in nature. Calamine solution is applied on the skin when an ant bites. When an ant bites, it releases an acid. Therefore, we need to apply a calamine solution which is basic in nature. It is a correct statement. It is a correct statement because it is a basic in nature. See, this acid and base react with each other and gives a relief. The strength of the acid is reduced by the base. It is an example of neutralization. Lime water is a source of which base? We know that lime water is a source of calcium hydroxide. Window cleaner is a source of which base? We know that window cleaner is a source of ammonium hydroxide. Option B is the correct answer. Milk of magnesia is a source of which base? We know that milk of magnesia is a source of magnesium hydroxide. Option D is the correct answer. Amla citrus fruits is a natural source of which acid? We know that citrus fruits are the rich source of citric acid. Option B is the correct answer. We know that the rain becomes acidic because carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide dissolve in raindrops to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid respectively. So when the carbon dioxide mixes with water vapor, it converts into carbonic acid. Sulfur dioxide when mixes with water vapor, it is converted into sulfuric acid, and similarly nitrogen dioxide when reacts with water vapor, it is converted into nitric acid. See, these all acids, when they form the cloud and they drop down to the earth as the acid rain, and this acid rain damage to the buildings, historical monuments, plants as well as animals. So it is a major issue nowadays the world is facing. Sodium hydroxide, we know that it is a strong base. An aqueous solution turns red litmus solution to blue litmus. Excess addition of which of the following solution would reverse the change? We know that red litmus is changed into blue litmus by adding base. We can convert this blue litmus into red litmus by adding acid. Check which option is acidic in nature. We know that hydrochloric acid, option D is the correct one, because baking powder is basic in nature. Lime water, that is calcium hydroxide, is also basic in nature. Ammonium hydroxide solution is also basic in nature, but only option is option D, hydrochloric acid. Sodium or potassium hydroxide is used in the manufacturing of soap. They are used in the manufacturing of soap. Option B is the correct answer for this question. Which of these activities represents a neutralization reaction in everyday life? It is a very funny question, right? See, neutralization reaction in everyday life, it is consume Consuming milk of magnesia during indigestion nullifies reduces the effect of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, so that we can get a relief from the hydrochloric acid in our stomach, because milk of magnesia is basic in nature and the indigestion is caused by the hydrochloric acid. When acid reacts with the base, it we call neutralization reaction, so that we will get a relief from that acidity problem, that is indigestion problem. Here we go with the next question. A student is stung by an ant while playing. An elderly person suggests rubbing moist baking soda in the region to get quick relief. What does moist soda do to the sting of an ant? It is an example of neutralization reaction. Option B neutralizes the acidic from the stung. Scientist tests a soil sample from an uncultivated field and concludes that the soil is highly basic in nature. She suggests that adding organic matter in the soil could improve the quality of the soil. How does organic matter improve the quality of the soil? Because it releases acids which neutralizes the soil. Option A is the correct answer for this question. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you like the content of the chapter. If you really like, please click on the like button and also subscribe the channel. And if you like it, share the channel to your friends. Thank you for watching this video. It is my Gmail ID.